Morning, everyone. Right, I'm going to take two things here. Right, personal trainer, food coach. Right, okay. You're sitting at home and you think, right, I need to lose weight, man. I need, I'm unhealthy, I'm fit. You're sitting on the settee and you've got the little island and you've got a little bowl of popcorn or chocolate or beer on it or something. You think, yeah, that's got to go, man. Right, and you think, right, okay, and like over the years, you've looked at stuff, but you dipped your toe in the water a little bit with fitness and stuff, and you've heard people say, "Can't out train a bad diet," yeah, or nutrition is 80% of this, yeah. If you haven't got your food right, you're not going to get any results. And then what people do, they sit there and think, "Oh yeah," they go, "I know what, I'll get a personal trainer." And you go and see a personal trainer, and you're like, "Oh, I'd like to do some BT to lose some weight." "Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, oh yeah, I just, you know, if." It's no different to any other trade. There's some horrors out there and there's some amazing ones out there. But there's ones that are very profit driven, what you would call secondary spends, i.e. protein shakes. Yeah, so there you are, never trained before, and they're trying to whack you in protein and say, mate, the nutrition of this is amazing. Of course, they're not making any profit on it, are they? Right, okay. So then you think, right, hold on. So training, right, unless you're going to go to performance, unless you're going to push to the boundaries of training, training hasn't, you need specified coaching or specified knowledge. Training hasn't changed much in the last 27 years of me being a PT. Yeah, it hasn't changed much. There's like a squat's still a squat, a deadlift is still a deadlift. Yeah, new fads come in and out, but it's all based on stuff like press ups. Press ups have become jumping press ups at the moment. All that. There's a different method. Chin ups. Chin ups became muscle ups in CrossFit. It's all variations. So not much really has changed. And no matter how you train, whether it's basic or advanced, yeah, as long as you train hard to maximum effort, you'll get the body's pushed and will therefore need to repair and get stronger and improve. Right. So that's the simple bit. But it's the food. So if you're embarking on this, you think, do I need a personal trainer to learn stuff that, once you've got the basics, you can really you can get hold of it, yeah? Or do I need a food coach? Like, I'm starting off, I'm like, because there's so much misinformation out there, and you think, what if I just learned how to lose weight first, with a little bit of, I don't have to go all science or thing, I'll just get a little bit of, and I'm going to learn how my body loses weight on a certain amount of portion. And then when you get down to that, you think, right, that's the food that maintains that result. So, oh yeah, I'm not 2 stone off by just cutting down my portions and doing like exercise. And then I wanted to hit the gym and I wanted to get a bit bulky. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to fill out my t-shirt, which is not nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's the industry. And then you do it and you think, right, so what I do, right, so I've learned if I lift until failure, whether it's light weights or heavy weights, yeah, okay, if I lift heavy, I need to increase my protein a little bit, yeah. Unless you are training, this is just my opinion. You can argue me all day if you want, but unless you're training 4 to 5 times a week, and you are very proficient at lifting weights, you are extremely confident in pushing past the pain barrier. For the difficult level 1 to 10, you're hitting 9s and 10s all the time. You don't need protein shakes. Yeah, you do not need elevated levels of protein unless you are. Yeah, unless you're just a normal boy going to the gym and just getting the results you want, that's it. Okay, you don't need that. And if your personal trainer's seen that, he's ripping you off. And ask him, how much profit do you make on these? And if you go, oh no, I don't make any profit, you're like, really? Yeah, okay. Right, so you just think, right, so I'm going to invest in a food coach. Right, he's going to teach me stuff that I didn't know before, like I need to be hydrated. I need to constantly be hydrated to get the optimum weight loss. Yeah, okay. Sleep's important. Light exercise is better for weight loss than food rather than rigorous exercise, because rigorous high intensity exercise, my body will ask for food and it make me hungry all the time. Yeah, learn about simple stuff like your macronutrients. Yeah, just like, oh, how do I portion chop? Like, when I see all these magazines, it's protein, 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 protein. There's still some of the remnants out there that, if you go 0 carbs, you'll lose weight. There's still misinformation out there. If you eat after 6 p.m, your body will store it as fat. Or, oh, I can't eat carbs. Carbs make me fat. They don't. Right? There's 4 calories in a gram of carbohydrates, and there's 4 calories in a gram of protein, and there's 9 calories in a gram of fat. The only way, and this is another thing when people say, oh, I'm just putting on weight. Right? let's say body fat is stored energy through the accumulation of too much food. You eat too much food, your body goes, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I'm full up everywhere else, so I'm going to store it as energy. Yeah, and that's where body fat comes from. Simple as that. All right. Okay. So if you're eating too much, you know, carbs, protein, or fats, or what, if you're going, say you got 2,500 calories a day, if you're going over that, your body's going to store its fat. Okay. If you're overeating, yeah. Okay. So like just little things like that, like, and it's like even if you signed up for 4 weeks, those little snippets that you learn, you've got forever. Okay, so you go to the gym, yeah, I'll make another session, I'll do that, you know, and you're like, well, you know, I've got stronger, I think, but nothing, you know, nothing else is happening. I'm starving. If anything, I've put on a bit of weight. And you think you need to learn your specific goal. You know, that little bit of knowledge. Once you've got the understanding of that, you could go anywhere. You know, you can start to read yourself because you've got the basics. You'll understand it. Okay, and that's the difference here. This is why I say to you, listen, PT or food coach. People come to me for PT all the time. And they sit in the office. They go, I'd like free PT. So I'm like, no, you're not ready for PT yet. And they're like, what? Yeah, I'm trying to give you money here, Ben. I'm like, yeah. Listen, please. If you come with me on the food first and the light exercise, yeah, I can teach you both of them. Yeah, you'll get better results quickly. Then when you become my personal training client, I'll get much better results off you. You'll be happier. You'll recommend me, and that's basically how I've built the foundation of my personal training business and my food plan. Because I understand as a PT that if the client doesn't understand the food, you're up against it. You are up against it, and you want all your clients to get through it. I'm results based. Some PTs are happy just training people thin, but for me, I like results because that's what people are paying for. Okay, so next time you think the starting something, you think PT or food coach. Yeah, one before the other, man, and you'll get the best results.